ready? I told y'all we got special guests. Y'all thought we was bullshitting, didn't y'all?
Cameron Newton.
21, can you do something for me? Can you hit a little rich flex for me? 21, can you do something for me? Drop some bars to my pussy ex for me. Then 21, can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me? Then 21, do your thing. 21, do your thing. Do your thing.
Holiday season.
Cam, you ain't come with the money bag, did you?
It's a mini briefcase.
Oh my God. All Hondons.
And please don't think it's sweet.
You know how we roll on the west side.
Atlanta, what's going on, man? How y'all doing?
1 through 10, checking in where you are right now.
I see you.
Hey, brother.
It's different right here. I ain't used to this one. The Funky Friday ain't got nothing on this. Ooh.
I would say when I Am Athlete truly was defined was when Cam Newton came on.
What? Stop.
I swear to God. You know it. Right? Because that was the first time that people saw us as athletes sit down, have real conversations in this type of setting. Fucking Cam with this big ass stogie, us drinking, Ocho eating hamburgers, right? So that was the first time they saw it in that setting. You know what I mean? Where we controlled the narrative. And then Cam came on, we held each other accountable. You know, we pushed back on each other, we yelled. You know, it was all of that. So Cam, thank you so much, bro, because you played a big part and your numbers is still #1 as far as most viewed on I Am Athlete.
Yeah, you put some respect on it now. Come on.
Put some respect
So-
on it.
Little video of me from College
smile,
Park.
me.
You feel me?
All right, so where you at personally, professionally, and mentally?
Personally, I'm impeccable right now. I think the only thing that kind of triggers me, I don't have a raging outlet. You know, I can speak freely, right?
Yes, sir.
So obviously we come from a game that, you know, shut the fuck up, bitch, like that,
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
And it was in the game.
Yeah.
You can't do that walking down Lennox. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get you 2 bullets, chest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was telling my girl that the other day. I'm like, babe, listen, you got to understand, it's a transition when you're out of football. You, as a quarterback, I had to be the lion tamer, meaning I had alphas in the receiving sector, alphas in the linebacker sector, alphas in D-line, offensive line, and I had to tame everybody and be like, hey, let's go win a football game or try to win one at least, you know. Because we all know, been in the NFL locker room, the DBs hang with the DBs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They may have one little, you know, a linebacker or a receiver, cool receiver hang with everybody, you know what I mean? Right. But for the most part, it's sectioned off. As a quarterback, you have to be able to matriculate and be a chameleon to every single group. You have to also be able to go to the top office or the office and be able to verbalize what's really going on. Not as a snitch, it's just really telling the tempo of the team.
Right.
Hey, you're the dude that goes to the coach like, hey, coach, listen, shit, we just did 2 days yesterday now. I'm just letting you know. Shit, let's pull back some.
Right.
You know what I mean? Throw us a bone. You dig what I'm saying? But, you know, for me right now, personally, I'm good. I'm in a healthy space. That's a real thing. Yeah.
1 to 10.
I don't
1 to
mean
10.
to cut
1 to
you
10.
off though, but for the people though, hold on. So the quarterback is really the snitch? I'm just asking.
But
No, say what you just said, motherfucker.
No, but let me
You just
explain,
said
because I
that
always get in trouble for
as the
nothing.
quarterback, I
Listen.
get to go and talk to the owners and tell them, hey, look,
The owner ain't talking to no D-line, bro.
Brandon ass over here being a sour apple, you know, he ain't good for the group, but Pac, you know, I like Pac. So
It don't really be like that though, but it's more or less like you supposed to be the extension of the coaching staff.
that's all I wanted to hear you say.
You feel me?
So where you at 1 to 10, personally?
Oh,
Real quick, and we get into hot topics.
10.
All right, where you at professionally? Business booming?
Business is building. I'm in a new industry right now. That's where I'm really coming from, y'all. Don't judge me like that, cause I mean it's just a Thursday, but if I would have knew, come on, man.
Yeah, right.
Come on. But yeah, I'm in the logistics space right now. I'm a broker, trying to get everything, you know what I'm saying, rocking and rolling, certificates in place, making sure that we're We have all the things to be able to appease to our customers, the Home Depots of the world, the Walmarts of the world, the Nikes of the world, Fortune 50 companies. So just to prove, I want to be the modern day Magic Johnson without the. Come on, man. It's set up, it's the cap table, right? Yeah, and when you really dive into business, if Dak Prescott, if Lamar Jackson is about to hit anywhere from a $250 to close to $300 million, just imagine what the owner is getting. You know what I'm saying? It's capped. Come on now. Like we can't, if we were to get what we're worth, bro, it'd be way more than what that is.
This question's for Cam Newton. My name is Jamal.
Hey, Jamal.
Hey, Jamal. What up, Jamal? Oh, I love this shit.
Yeah.
Given the current landscape with Lamar Jackson, with the compensation, can you take us inside the room of negotiation with the GMs and owners, given the amount of notoriety and credibility Lamar Jackson already established, but can you also talk about the other side that he has to overcome those objectives and what those conversations consist like, when you're actually in a room and going through that in real time?
That was definitely a run-on sentence like a motherfucker now. I mean, there was so many commas and semicolons and commas and commas. Shit, that look like Brandon Marshall bank account without them damn accounts. Or Jerry Jones bank account in there. Stop. I'm gonna get out for him, man. But listen, I think a lot of people don't understand that Lamar Jackson is represented by his mom. That's a major understanding. I think it's very impactful for that to happen because he's keeping that dollar in that last name. What they will try to do, though, because it did happen to me, they try to snip or derail yards not being the prototypical way it's used to being given. So, prime example, Justin Herbert throws for 295 yards, 3 touchdowns, and boom, he may be the AFC player of the week or the month or whatever. Or Patrick Mahomes may throw for 352 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT, whatever. Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, they may throw for 200 yards and then rush for another 95 yards, not thinking that they're still impacting a defense. When I played, I threw for 400 yards, but at the same time, my average was like 220 yards, but I would rush for another 70 yards, 100 yards, depending on the game, right? It's still impacting a defense. Now, what a GM or a negotiator may be thinking is, okay, well, that's wear and tear on the player. Lamar Jackson plays this game similar to Michael Vick, similar to Cam Newton, similar to Josh Allen. It doesn't matter the race, he still runs predominantly more, feels comfortable with running. Well, when I was playing, I felt more comfortable running the football because my serious injuries happen in the pocket. You're not able to protect yourself when somebody's diving at your knees. When you turn into a runner, then your whole antennas raise. Okay, somebody's coming from this way. As a quarterback, I get to slide to protect myself, right? So I know this is a lot. My run-on sentences keep going and going. But at the end of the day, people aren't taking into consideration total yards versus just passing yards. It's the same thing.
Can I ask you one question, though?
Yes, sir.
This is my question because I think this is the main part of the conversation. Would you let your daddy represent you, or would you go and get representation?
We don't give a lot of praise to LeBron like he should. This man really, Mav Carter, Rich Paul, they came from his branch.
Basketball different, though.
But no.
Way different.
But listen, this is all I'm saying. Representation is the same.
That's right.
So if I'm giving 15%, 17%, sometimes even 20% of my check to a person that is just introducing himself for the first time, and I'm 22 years old, about to walk into millions of dollars. What LeBron did is said, hey, okay, cool. He has to intern with you. He has to shadow with you. So over a year or two, now the same verbiage that you go about, he's writing and pinpointing these same connections. Now my partner, who I know has my best interest, right, wrong, or indifferent, now he can talk that same talk that a Drew Rosenhaus can do.
That's
now,
different, though.
So that's all I'm saying. It's not about keeping the dollar in-house. It's about being represented the right way. And if my father represents me the right way, hell yeah.
But like
All
that
right.
process that you just
All
said
right.
is different.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Thank you, guys.
A lot of people don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I say that shit proudly. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, you talking about, partner, I can put this motherfucker on. Hell wrong with home.
What
Hell
part?
wrong with partner and them and shit. Hey, listen.
What part, Cam?
Man, College Park, bro.
Talk that shit. Camerton Road.
Hey, the G silent, College Park, man. But for that, my whole life I've been misunderstood. So I've always been labeled as something that I wasn't. So for me right now, I'm like, okay, it's not changing because that's when you become a square. That's when you become a coon. That's when you become, oh, bro, you change. It's making it digestible to the masses. It's like, listen, this is who I am. This is the platform that I have. I want to impact as many people as possible. So I have to act accordingly. I have to, make this sacrifice to put this person in position. So when something go viral, I done had a lot of viral situations. I'm real. I don't fucking change. I don't want to change. I want to be flawed. I want people to look at me and say, man, damn, what the fuck Cam got on? Look at this shit. I thought that shit was fly. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Shit, why the fuck Cam say that shit? Like, I was just speaking out of passion in my heart. And even the whole Super Bowl situation, like, bro, I'm a sore loser, bro. You told me a person who's a good loser, they a fucking loser. So, the fuck? So for me, bro, it's like, we living in a time where we live for other people and not ourselves. And I would say this, a lot of times people get hurt because they not selfish enough. Take care of you. Every time your motherfucking ass go on that damn plane, it say take care of who first? I can't help you if I'm not good. You dig what I'm saying? So for me, bro, I don't go for the likes. I don't go for the the retweets and shit like that, bro. It's better for you to have one person that said that'll see you out and say, damn, bro, I appreciate the content that you pushing out, bro. That shit is impacting me and empowering, rather than 10,000 likes of people who really just being nosy as fuck. If you have a stylist, that's like a rapper having a ghostwriter. That's not you. That's not you. That's not you. Just keeping it a buck. Shout out to all the stylists that's out there. And just because you got money, that don't mean you got style. You just got a lot of money.
Cam come in and I got like, Cam, so where you at? And we had a legendary moment on the show where he said, I ain't 32. It ain't 32. Right.
Still,
right.
Y'all got one in this city that ain't better than me, goddamn.
Okay. All right. So 18 months ago, 24 months ago, we had this conversation. You said it ain't 32. So what's the number right now?
Man, one thing about it, bro, God has blessed me.
See, I tried to get him. Look. I tried to get him. Hey, that's not political. Hey, listen, Cam, what y'all just saw, Youngin, Mr. Football Guru, what y'all just saw is Cam Newton going to, boom, you seen it, boom.
That was college graduate Cam giving you that damn answer. Now, if I want to give you the college part answer, it ain't a motherfucker.
That's what we want.
Really? Like, I mean, shit, we can say the whole NFC South, goddamn, because shit. I'm sorry. Let me stop. See, why you do this shit?
Hey,
I'm just keeping it in the buck, bro.